The coverage of King Charles' coronation on Australian network ABC has been found not to have been in breach of editorial rules on impartiality, although it was said to be jarring and distracting for some viewers. A total of 1,832 complaints were made about a segment of the coverage which showed guests arriving at Westminster Abbey while a panel discussed critical perspectives on the role of the monarchy in modern Australia, with the guests touching on Indigenous issues. Get the latest royal news straight to your phone by joining our WhatsApp community. The segment ran from 5:15 p.m. until 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which in the UK would have been about 8:15 a.m. until 9 a.m. when the very first guests started to arrive at the Abbey. The Ombudsman said, while the ABC should on all occasions be fair, accurate and open-minded, the impartiality standards do not require that every perspective receives equal time, nor that every facet of every argument is presented. The panel was hosted by Jeremy Fernandez and Julia Baird, Republic Movement co-chair Craig Foster, and MP Julian Leeser, a Liberal Party advocate of a voice to Parliament, which helps to give Indigenous communities in Australia the opportunity to inform policy and legal decisions that impacts on them. The coverage also featured Stan Grant, who stepped down as presenter of ABC's Q+A following a torrent of racial abuse against his Indigenous heritage. According to the Ombudsman's report, several more conservative voices were invited to appear on the panel but declined the opportunity. ABC Managing Director David Anderson admitted many of the complaints were thinly veiled racial attacks, but others addressed the discussion of the topic while guests were arriving for the service. The report said, it was the decision to schedule the panel discussion between 5 to 6 p.m. while footage of the arrivals at the Abbey was being broadcast, that attracted the most criticism and complaints received by the ABC. There were clearly instances where the footage being presented from London did not relate to the nature of the critical discussion being had by the panel in Australia, which was jarring and distracting for some of the audience, as evidenced by complaints received. The ABC has defended the coverage, saying it was important a diversity of views was presented, adding that this 45-minute discussion was a small part of their coverage of the day. This week the King and Queen consort faced further controversy as it was revealed they will be holding a second coronation ceremony in July in spite of financial pressures. In the summer the royals will be crowned in a special Scottish ceremony, a service of dedication and thanksgiving, and will be presented with the honours of Scotland. Don't miss. Kate's expression shows open-mouthed horror during moment with Sophie. Latest, Prince William on Tina Turner's song that unlocks core memory with Diana and Harry. Spotlight, Kate banned from signing autographs and 11 other bizarre royal rules. Reveal, Charles will host a garden party in Edinburgh on July 4, with the ceremony expected to take place the following day, although this has not been confirmed. The Crown Room at Edinburgh Castle will be closed between July 4th and 6th, with the entire castle closed on July 5th. Operation Golden Orb, the code name for the coronation, cost an estimated £100 million, most of which was spent on security on the day. The London-based ceremony earlier this month was a Church of England service. However, the Scottish ceremony will allow the King to dedicate to his Scottish subjects.